Hey, geometry! So far, we've looked at classifying triangles by the length of their sides and classifying triangles by the size of their angles. In this video, we're going to combine those two. So first, a quick review. An equilateral triangle has 3 sides of equal length. An isosceles triangle has at least 2 sides of equal length. And a scalene triangle has no equal sides. An acute triangle has 3 angles that are less than 90 degrees. A right triangle has one 90-degree angle. And an obtuse triangle has one angle that's bigger than 90 degrees. There's many different combinations of these. Isosceles and scalene triangles can be acute, right, or obtuse. Equilateral triangles are always acute. In this set of problems, we're going to identify by both side length and angle measure. So let's start ahead on A. Let's start by looking at the sides. I see that I have 2 sides that are both 4.8, and this other side is 6.8. So I have 2 matching sides. 2 matching sides means I have an isosceles triangle. Let's also look at the angle in triangle A. I see 2 45-degree angles. And then I notice there's a square in the corner here. Remember, that square is a symbol that I have a 90-degree angle. If I have a 90-degree angle, that means it's a right triangle. So I have an isosceles right triangle in question A. Check out number 2, or letter B. Oh, again, I notice a right angle. So I know I have a right triangle. Then I'm going to look at the side. I see that my sides are all different lengths. All lengths different means it's a scalene triangle. Take a moment to look at C. What do you notice first? Oh, you might notice those 2 sides are the same, but this one is not. Okay, so I have 2 equal sides, which makes it isosceles. Now check out the angles. The one angle that's important is to notice that there's one that's bigger than 90 degrees. So that makes it an obtuse triangle. So I have 2 equal sides, isosceles, and a large angle. C is an obtuse isosceles triangle. And finally, our last triangle. Our last triangle has 3 sides that are the same. It also has 3 angles that are the same. You might remember that I said in the previous video that an equilateral triangle, will always have 3 equal angles. So we have all acute angles, and it is an equilateral triangle. Let's do one final set together. Okay, triangle X. I see that none of the sides are marked the same. And the box in the corner tells me that that's a right angle. It's 90 degrees, so I have a right triangle. No sides the same means it's scalene. Y has all the sides marked the same. I know that means it's equilateral. While there's no markings in the angles, remember, an equilateral triangle is always acute. All three of those angles will actually be 60 degrees. And how about Z? In Z, the left and right sides are marked the same. And there's a label that tells me that angle is 100 degrees. Two equal sides means an isosceles triangle. Since I have an angle bigger than 90, my triangle's obtuse. So Z is an isosceles obtuse triangle. You're now ready to complete your assignment because you know how to classify triangles. Please reach out if you have questions. Thanks.